gentlemen, dismount and welcome Nigeria's top flight entertainer and seamstress, Vic Reeves.
In the morning, I don't say you love me. As you know, I'll only kick you out the door. I know your name is Rita, 'cause your perfume smells sweeter than the sunshine that I smelled in before. Hey, so stay with me. Stay with me. For tonight, I'm gonna stay with you. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Vic Reeves' Big Night Out. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, what a cracker we've got for you tonight, and thank you very much for Ayers Rock for bringing me on here tonight.
No problem, Vic. Always a pleasure.
And I tell you what, doesn't Ayers Rock look gorgeous with the sun shining on it first thing in the morning? Oh, it looks brilliant, doesn't it? All right, Bob. Hey, Bob, what are you doing behind there?
All right, but what do you mean hiding? That's the 6th landmass I've hidden behind in the last fortnight.
Really?
Yeah, I've done Mount Pleasant,
Mount Pleasant,
Sugarloaf Mountain,
Sugarloaf Mountain,
Mount Ha 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 Ha,
Mount Ha 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 Ha,
and Peggy Mount.
and Peggy... What do you mean, Peggy Mount? Henry up, Bob, Bob! Oh, terrific, Bob. Yes, such a joker. Well, do you know, ladies and gentlemen, we've got a treat for you later tonight. Later on, we've got a light bulb with a twitch who's going to be singing a song about the Halifax branch of Sock Shop. But without any further ado, let's have a big round of applause for various meat and vegetable products combinations. For instance, chicken and mushroom. Mince and onion. Lamb and peas. And if you're interested in nouvelle cuisine, iced seabird and cactus fat. That's my favourites. George Lazenby, how dare you? Well, now then, ladies and gentlemen, as you may or may not know, Les likes to spend a lot of his time being dragged around the countryside through bushes and so forth, behind Bianca Jagger's go-kart, and he's been doing a charity drag recently, and with a bit of luck he should be on the end of this rope here, so if we can just pull slightly and he should be up. Good Lord, Les, you're in position quickly. So I think we can probably have the first Les fact of the evening here. And it is... Les is apparently responsible for the bleeping noises on Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea, the Greenwich Chang Signal, and the bleeps over swear words on television. And I think we probably test... What happens is Les, he exudes this sound from one of his two hearts. If you put metal above his head, you get the sound, you see. So I think we'll probably try it now by me holding this above his head here. And I think we can probably... Can we get something? Les, you clever b****. I wonder what happens when you put a sponge finger above his head. Let's find out. Well, we'll leave that there, I think. Only joking. All right, Bob, how are you doing?
Oh, not so bad.
Les, could you move that washing machine over by Ayers Rock for us there, could you?
No.
Would you do that? I tell you what, Bob, doesn't Ayers Rock look gorgeous with the sun shining on it in the morning?
I'll tell you what, Vic, seeing Ayers Rock like that reminds me of a kitten.
I'd love to make passionate love to it all night
I know
long.
you would be. That's just in like a variety coach full of receipts. It's gorgeous.
I tell you what, though, Bob, I noticed that your cart's outside and one of the tyres is really quite warm.
It is a bit worn, Vic. I'd love to replace it, but I can't afford it.
Really? Have you tried remould?
I wouldn't touch a remould.
Really?
Really, yes.
Have you tried this?
Have a look.
Take a
That's
look.
not a remould. It is a remould.
It is a remould.
Well, who makes that then?
It's Reeves and Mortimer remould. That's
Reeves and Mortimer.
That's a quality item, all right.
Isn't it?
I'll tell you what, could we go and fix that on now?
Let's go and fix it now.
Yeah! Oh, I can't wait.
Trophy for that sort of gag then, Bob.
I'm parked up near your caravan, you know.
Well, let's go up there and let's go and sort it out.
Hello, my name's Dr. Richard Slater.
That's right, and my name is Dr. Richard Slater.
And we're aromatherapists.
And interestingly enough, we're both T-shirts.
T-shirts.
Isn't that interesting?
Now, we don't hold sway with standard medical practices,
For
such
instance,
as pills, tourniquets,
built-up shoes, pipe cleaners and so forth. No, we smell to get well. Wine, cheese, turtle
goats.
dubbing.
Of course we do.
Now then, we've had some marvelous successes recently.
have,
For
Richard.
instance, I had a wandering eye, and I smelled essence of Turkish trampoline spring, and my eye got up to 5 miles away before it bounced back into my eye socket. What a marvelous day that was.
Marvellous day for all and sundry. He smells to get well, and that's the important thing. Now, recently, I was suffering from hair blackening.
Oh, so dark, Richard.
So dark, so scary. If I didn't turn to standard medical practice, it was like a crow landing on my head. So I turned
Black,
to the...
like black box.
Yes, right on time. Right on time. Or like Black and Decker.
Or like Black Horse Ghetto.
Yes, I turned to this magnificent aromatherapy tree, and I came up with essence of Nicholas Witchell, and soon the blues were walking away from me. Anyway, what ails you tonight, Richard?
Richard, I'm ailing for a belly full of bad booze, biscuit and brine.
Oh, bad booze, biscuit, brisket, and bride. So common, Richard. Simply turn to the highest of the essences, essence of picture frame incorporating personal hi-fi.
Let me smell
Smell
together.
deeply, my child. There you go. You smell. Richard! Richard! That's disgusting! Oh, Richard, I got married! I've been asphyxiated, Richard!
I felt so slowly it exploded.
Richard, I've been asphyxiated by it! I've got to go!
Richard.
I got married, it's haunting!
You need Essence of Belgian Soccer Squad. Essence of Belgian, I must assist. Essence of Belgian Soccer... Line on
Terrific! Wow, weren't they marvellous? And I tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, isn't that gorgeous? Really gorgeous, isn't it? So, my arms are so long, they're about 12 foot long. Only joking. Or am I? George Lazenby, will you leave me alone? Well, you know, it's about this time of night that we like to slip a plum under a viper. At least I do. Also about this time of night, it's time to batten down the hatches, hoist your trousers up right up tight, wrap cling film round your wardrobe and meet the man with the stick. Jingo! Ladies and gentlemen, what do we cry when we see a man with a stick?
What's on the end of the stick, Vic?
Gonna reveal that for this man with the stick? No, what a surprise. Lay your stick down right low and come and join me over here and let's have a look at that gorgeous helmet of yours. Let's have a look. What have we got here? A spoilt child throwing jugged hair at toilet duck. A fleeting glimpse of a Roman near a fountain. Interestingly enough. And the back, let's have a look. We've got Rocky V attending electricity classes at Wakefield Tech. And I don't know if you see it, just on the corner, EMF, Nick and his BMX. Ooh, he looks a bit riled. I'll tell you what, man, Mr. I couldn't notice you came on in the rather a gay fashion there, all jolly and...
Well, I've got to be honest with you, Vic, my little pal, I've never felt better.
Really?
It's absolutely brilliant.
Well, I'm
my
pleased to hear
mate
it.
Terry from work, you know, brilliant laugh, all the lasses and that. He's moved into me house, he's knocked all the walls through, put a big marquee in the back garden, he's holding concerts or something, bit of a smell of fish, but it's brilliant.
I'd hate that, me.
What do you mean?
So, go on, what
You
else?
would not hate it if Terry moved in with you, I can tell you. So he holds the concerts, the Rycoda Blues Band are on. I go out flogging tickets and leafleting and that. Go back in there, clean up all the glasses and everything when all the guests are gone, go to sleep. It's lovely, except for the smell of fish, like, you know.
So, what would I've gleaned for you from information now? A, you've been thrown out of house and home by good laugh Terry. B, he's erected some sort of tarpaulin thing in your backyard. And C, there's a terrible smell of fish.
Yeah?
So what's the fish then?
It's haddock, Vic.
Well, he should have said that in the first place, shouldn't you? If you thought I would have known.
Oh, Vic.
What?
I couldn't have my kids back, could I, please?
You were perfectly happy to take the money in the first place, weren't you?
I know, but I haven't seen them for nigh on 6 weeks now.
Look, the contract isn't finished. They
Oh,
haven't done
all
the
right.
job, have they?
Well, isn't there some little memento, some sort of reminder I can have of them or something? Please?
All right, then, here. Look. Yeah, that's enough. That's enough. Now go on, take your stick and clear it off. They haven't finished the contract. Go on, clear it off. Challenge Annika, challenge Annika. I still can't manage it. Well, isn't that rock gorgeous? Isn't it gorgeous with the sunshine and all? I'll tell you what, rarely do you see a sight like that. And I'm going to take an opportunity here that you rarely get to sing a tender song to this rock. About another sort of rock, punk rock. You know, I remember punk rock like it was only yesterday. Oh, Mr. Buzzcock on my shoulder, singing in that extra special way. Yes, I remember punk rock, and I recall all those melodies by The Clash, the Adverts, Wire Eater, not to mention ATV. Well, a Generation X sang so sweetly whilst the Pistols ate their lunch. The jam tea with the lurkers, whilst X-ray specs enjoyed brunch. Well, you know, I remember punk rock like it was only yesterday. So Mr. Buzzcock on my shoulder, sing in that extra special way. Hey, Vic. All right, Bob.
How are you doing, all right?
Hey, not so bad. Hey, Les, go on, clear off. Go on, nick off.
Yeah, go on, clear off, Bob. Go on, nick off.
Hey, Bob.
Vicky!
Have you seen that? That is gorgeous.
Vic, that is a sensation.
Isn't it gorgeous?
That is a sensation.
Gorgeous. And you know, I had it valued recently.
Did you? I can't imagine what it would fetch.
Do you know how much it got?
Tell us.
1 groat. Can you believe it?
I tell you, I can almost believe it because it's so perfect.
It's beautiful.
Almost believe that. It just goes to show you, doesn't it, that any old discarded bit of rubbish or tack, you know, can fetch up to 1 groat, ladies and gentlemen.
It's right, isn't it? 1 groat.
Quite extraordinary.
And I tell you what, I bet you... Whoever threw that out their attic is feeling a right Charlie.
They must feel so stupid.
Still, anyway, now you're here, Bob.
Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm OK.
Oh, you're so...
I just had a bit of a start. I'll tell you what, though, now you're here, Bob, why don't we go live to our counterparts in Switzerland who are pondering once again, yes, it's the Ponderers, this from Switzerland.
What a funny pair of fellas.
Doesn't it look gorgeous?
Oh, you're looking at Ass Rock again.
Oh, it looks gorgeous.
Oh, Vic, it's gorgeous, isn't it?
If
I was over there, all sorts of things would happen to
I
him.
don't know. I'll have to rise up a bit on this. Oh, it's so many inches.
Ass Rock #1
Still,
in my
anyway,
book.
Bob.
I'll tell you what I've done.
What?
Oh, you're not going to believe this.
What's the matter?
I've left a knife in the fork drawer at home.
You idiot.
I know.
How can you be so irresponsible?
Oh, don't
go
rub
and
it-
sort it out
Don't
now.
rub it in, Vic. I'll go and sort this.
Just go and sort it, will
All
you?
right, then. Oh, I've fallen. Vic, it wasn't that bad, but it hasn't done my nerves any good. You know?
You will do that, won't you? You ever been to Bali with a nickel rice? I have. I am Paul. I am a motorcycle courier, although I hope to get a job in local government soon. You know, we've had a lot of complaints. At this point of the night, we were going to play That's Justice, but we've had a lot of complaints from people about the arbitrary, ad hoc, felt-line run-pants type of punishments we've been dishing out. So we're going to show you a new side of both myself and Judge Nutmeg. As we play tonight, That's Conciliation!
Hello.
Hello, Judge Nutmeg. So, what's this? No gravel hammer bashing, no cry of oh yeah and so forth?
Not needed, Vic. For this is a last port of call for many divorced couples. It's a conciliation hearing where we decide whether the marriage has irretrievably broken down or whether there remains a bond to be
quite a
worked
strong
upon.
bond
A strong
as well.
bond like that between tennis players.
I'll tell
and
you what,
tennis
though, Nutty, you seem to have all the fun, though, dishing out the punishments, the conciliations
It may
and
seem
so
that
forth.
way. It may seem that way. Suggest it may seem. What?
Can you make me a barrister for the night, then?
Certainly. Just don that cape and helmet behind this here chariot,
Right.
and you'll be my barrister.
Okie dokie. Sounds like a great idea.
What Vic doesn't realise is I'm making him don a ridiculous bouffant cloak and helmet, showing him up for the gullible fool he really is.
Nutty, I feel great. Feel like a proper barrister.
Vic, you look great. Fabulous. That's what gives the court its authority, you see.
So, you know what we want? What are the chances?
Negligible.
Quite right. And
Quite
then,
right, too.
What else do we want? We want a couple of let about to split up.
Yeah, we do well. They want to fulfil this criteria, Vic.
All right, yes, we
This
want a
makes it a
couple
lot
who
easier.
aren't talking. B, feel as if they don't really know each other. And C, can't see any future for themselves anywhere.
That's the fellas we want.
I'll tell you what, that woman down there looks like she fits that bill, and so does that fella there. I'll go and fetch him. Set yourselves down. What's your name, love?
Claire.
Claire, with nice hair. What's her name?
Andy.
Andy, right. What do you do for a living, Claire?
I work at Lewisham Poltex office.
Really? Isn't that interesting? And Andy, you're a...
I'm a journalist.
Really?
And you know, to me, Vic, they look very much in love.
Don't they just... But I wonder if the bond is that strong. When was the last time you spoke to each other?
I've never met him before.
Oh, it's that bad, is it?
Quite
try
a
here.
weak bond there.
There has been a bond. It's clear there has been a bond, but it's broken.
Well, though, it sort of looks like a terrible marriage to me.
Terrible marriage. Terrible marriage. Terrible, terrible too.
What Bob doesn't realise is that I know I'm wearing this grotesque mac and helmet, although I feel that it endears me to you, the audience, by making me look slightly cute. Well, terrible marriage.
Terrible marriage. But
Well-
is it so bad, Vic? Is it so bad? Because we're lucky to have the assistant of a divorce court welfare officer's report on the state of this marriage.
About them in the past, well, it's all going to come up. So you've had a bit of troubles in the past, have you?
Oh, and he came to these conclusions. He made the following findings, lovebirds. She poured the marital funds into a magnetic cave door cover business.
You did what? That's almost as bad as the bush cover business.
This is meant to be a relationship, not a financial money.
There's nothing going on at all, Bond. What else?
Spent the last 5 years of your marriage buried deep within a haystack reciting Delia Smith to 6 Norwegian lingerie sales.
Go, Jed!
What sort of a society are we living in? Where's the bun? Where is the love?
I can't believe that just nutmeg.
Quite extra bloody ordinary. This
Well,
day
what do
and
we
age,
want?
What we want
Is
is
the wheel of conciliation. And blimey, isn't that low?
It is low, isn't it?
Like low-flying aircraft.
Oh, like Rob Low.
Or like, lo and behold. What do? When we say the way into conciliation, we... Spray with fertility juice! And spray with fertility juice I have just done. Let's have a look at some of the solutions on there. You could spend a week giving blood with the Care Bears, throw a rush mat to My Little Pony, spend a second Doneymore banging on the door of a medieval fort until Barbara Dixon arrives, and so forth. Who's going to spin?
Hey, what do we want?
What do we want? What are the chances? Negligible. Yeah, quite at the minute. Which one of you is going to spin it? Well, nice decision there from the lady.
Spin it! Spin
Gentlemen,
it!
spin!
Spin it!
Spin, spin, spin the wheel of conciliation. See how low it lies to the ground. And what's it ended up at? It's ended up at Thanksgiving with a horribly over-sentimental, sincere and sycophantic family from Boston, Wisconsin, New York, Texas. Well, let's meet...
Hey, I understand. Aye, I understand you two guys are having some problems here. Well, come to our home. We'll show you love, kindness, and the American way. This is my wife, Marie, my cute son, Dexter, and his little robot friend, Dylan. Okay, come on, let's go. Tell me, sir, do you like green?
Take him away.
Love green.
Oh, that was terrific.
One hell of a family. Just maybe that will help regain that bond.
That bond, that
it's
special
just
bond.
I hope it does.
Blimey, I hope so.
Hello, I am Dylan. I will be Vic's friend. We will go to camp together. We will go fishing with Pop.
Do you know, Vic, contrary to what Lister says, I think you're quite good.
Really? So that's it. What else have you been saying?
Well, him and that stick face have been saying you're just not quite up to it mainly because you're not a funny man. Just like a performer. Actually, they're right, you know, you're just not
What do you
funny.
mean?
Vic, will you wipe that
I'm
up?
sorry. I'm sorry.
No, wipe it up.
I slam it on your bench.
Yeah, well, wipe it up, will you?
Blimey, that's absorbent. That must have soaked up about 5 litres of what's virtually spew.
It did.
Blimey, what's the name of the producers of that absorbent tissue?
That's Kleenex.
That's
Kleenex.
Oh, Mr. Songwriter, write me a song on your own.
We've been rather harsh to Vic tonight, but me and Graham Lister would like to let it be known that he really is a terrific guy.
Oh, trumpet, make it a good song, so that everyone in the world can sing along. I am Mr. Painter, do as a picture with your brush. Make it easy on the eye, so that the children of the world can live in peace.